Despite the brand name printed on the dial, this is not a genuine Rolex watch, nor it is a fake in the conventional sense. We might call it an EBE watch with the proper Rolex dial and movement. EBE are the letters etched on the interior of this 9-carat gold case with the screw-down bezel and back. The acronym stands for Edward Browning Eustace, a British inventor who in 1939 was granted a patent for the flexible lugs of this timepiece. He could not file a patent application for the case itself, as the latter featured the three-piece design adopted by several manufacturers since the Swiss casemaker Bourgel introduced it in the early 19-teens. Rolex was one of those, as suggested by this exploded view of the early oyster case. What set the Geneva brand apart from its competitors was the screw-down crown that dramatically improved water resistance. As for the EBE patent, a few British companies used it to manufacture products mostly fitted with Swiss movements. Is this piece simply a deliberate fake? If so, it is unlikely to fool any modern-day collector. As for the 1940s, British citizens who wished to buy a Rolex knew that the brand's watches were unavailable. This because import in the UK was suspended until the end of the decade. As mentioned earlier on, the movement and dial are genuine, but we usually find them in Rolex models dating back to at least 15 years before the EBE patent was registered. How can we explain the later reassembling? An educated guess might be that the owner of an old Rolex asked his trusted dealer to upgrade the original timepiece by fitting its dial and movement in a brand new and British-made waterproof case. In this way, he obtained a surrogate for the real oyster. At any rate, this is not an isolated example. Other EBE watches feature Swiss brand names printed on their dials. This one is signed Longines,